So I just want to share a little around my takeaways today from my Mums and Business Networking group in the space of separation and divorce. So at the meeting, there was a share around business messaging and how we should look to focus on the cold hard truths in the area we're supporting people with and how we can help them confront and overcome them. And it got me really thinking as to what are the cold hard truths about separation and divorce that no one ever really speaks about. And for me, the first one that came up for me was that it's easier to blame and shame the other person and to fall into villainizing and hating the other person than it is to actually turn towards and healthily process the drivers underneath, the really, really big emotions that we may be feeling of anger, okay, hurt, grief, guilt, self shame, unworthiness, okay, and a whole enormous amount of fear around our future that leads us to be defensive, take self preservation mode and self protection mode, and leads us to avoid taking any real responsibility or accountability for the dissolution of the relationship or any ongoing conflict we may be experiencing now. Number two was around the default mode of resolving conflict and how it may be easier, but often doesn't achieve best case outcomes. So the default mode is getting someone else to resolve it for you, whether that be through lawyers or mediators or both. Okay, now, and that approach is a really parallel approach. It's really, really self-interested. It's focused on you getting the best deal, getting the biggest piece of the pie, the most resources, the most time with the children, and you ultimately winning, right? Or getting one up on the other person. This doesn't help you achieve best case outcomes for your family, though, and it certainly doesn't help you get to the real issues or problems. So, whilst a conscious and collaborative approach that I support people with can be a little bit more challenging and take a bit more time, it does actually get to the real issues, the real concerns, the real fears, and the real emotions. We turn towards them, we problem solve them, we help people to feel seen, heard, and validated through the process, and actually resolve these issues in a way that sees best outcomes for everyone involved as they move forward and preserves the well-being of the family, allows them to move forward with skills that they didn't even have before in conflict resolution, so that they can move forward in life with I suppose, the greatest foundations in their new family dynamic. And now, third cold hard truth that came up for me is that most people want the outcome of a collaborative and conscious approach, but they want to take the easier way out too. They don't want to invest the time, energy, and money that it takes to actually engage in a conscious and collaborative approach and achieve those outcomes. So the truth is that if you want the best case outcomes for your family and to preserve the well-being of your family, you have to do differently. You have to invest the time and money in the right supports and the right people. And I love helping people with this. So if you'd like to learn more, have learned anything about divorce separation today, please reach out. I'd be happy to have a chat. All right, bye.